Hi everyone, my name is Allie Phillips and I'm the Executive Director of Women's Pregnancy Center. I just wanted to come on today and give you a WPC family update, let you know what's been happening over the past month. First of all though, I just want to say thank you so much for your support, whether that's through your prayers or if you've been able to contribute financially during this time especially. We are so grateful. Now more than ever, we've seen an increase in the number of women who believe abortion is their best or only option. And we know that COVID-19 has caused an increase in anxiety among many, and this only heightens the fears and concerns that are associated with unplanned pregnancy. So we're so grateful to be able to provide them a safe space to talk through those fears and concerns. And while they're receiving medically accurate, truthful information, they're also receiving hope. And that is possible because of your support. Just this week, we had a call from a woman who had called back in March during the few weeks that we had to be closed, but she spoke to our client services director who was able to just ease some of those fears and concerns. This woman had initially thought that abortion was her best option, and through her talk with our client services director and then the fact that the day we reopened in May, she was able to get in and have an ultrasound and talk through those things again and see the life that was growing inside of her. She ultimately made a decision for life for her child, but she called this week to tell us what her experience here was able to do for her in other areas in her life as well. And she said that the way we were able to care for her with such sensitivity and compassion really changed her mind. And she just wanted to tell us thank you. And so that's just one example of someone we've been able to care for and the way it changed her life and how God used it, not only for physical life for her child, but for her life and pointing her back to Him. And that's possible because of you. And we're so grateful. Also, we started a podcast in June, and we actually just launched our last episode of this season. Why a podcast, you might ask? Well, it's called Worth the Fight. And we truly believe that the messages we share can help equip and encourage families and the church to have necessary conversations about sex and love and relationships the way God designed them to be. We truly believe that the silence surrounding those topics have contributed to a lot of pain and ultimately contributed to many abortions that are happening even among churchgoers. So we hope that these messages and these truths help remove some of the shame and fear that have prevented some of those conversations from happening, so that we can help reclaim sex as the beautiful gift God intended it to be within marriage. And we are asking you to listen so you can spread the word, because one of our goals here, our true mission, is to really uphold the value, the truth, that all life is valuable, and we believe that this podcast will help us do that. So go take a listen on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or Google Play. It's called Worth the Fight, and we'd love to hear what you think about it. Finally, we are gearing up for our 2020 Walk, Bike, Move for Life that's scheduled to happen on November 7th at Tuscola Park. We are praying that we can meet in person for a physical walk, but we are also taking necessary precautions and planning for an alternative walk, whether that's your choice. Even if we can meet in person, we will be socially distanced, we will take all the precautions, but we will have two options for you. And we're also planning for the fact that we know that may not end up being possible. Either way, we will have a walk in some capacity on that day, and we need your support. Whether you own a business or your church wants to help us sponsor that event, or you individually can sign up to be a fundraiser. We need you now more than ever during this time to not only raise awareness, but to help raise necessary funds so that we can continue this life-saving work. You can contact Val at 351-1294, or you can email her at val@wpcocala.com to learn more, and we'll definitely be sharing more about that in the weeks to come. We are grateful for you. Thank you so much for partnering with us. Take care.